morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Addison Mahon.
And I'm Sienna Moffitt.
VAPA Accord applications are due on Friday. The application can be found on the RHS website or through any VAPA teacher.
Tickets for RHS's spring production, High School Musical: The Musical, are up for sale. The shows will be in April from the 20th through 22nd and 27th through 29th. All shows besides the 22nd p.m. matinee are at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 or $8 for students with IDs. The link to purchase them can be found in RHS's theater Instagram bio.
The submission deadline for the Uproar Library magazine has been extended to Wednesday. The submission form can be found in the Daily Bulletin or on flyers in room 913.
The district is holding an art contest. We go to Devin Yan with more on the story.
The district-wide art contest is now taking place across the district. All students are welcome to compete in the contest.
So the main purpose of the contest is to bring awareness, awareness about tobacco education, about the epidemic, the vaping epidemic. And students can also do art pieces regarding mental health, how it affects the environment, how tobacco affects the human body, and also you can use it as a way to portray social justice. Students can find supplies for their art piece in the Wellness Center if it is needed. It's supposed to be in a 1 foot by 1 foot size paper or canvas. So we have the paper. If a student needs one, we can give them one. I know some art teachers also providing the colors, the paint to do their art pieces. So we can also try to get them some of those coloring pencils or paint that they need to be able to work on their canvas. The amount of students participating in the contest could vary because of the school sizes and how the art teachers handle the contest. Some schools have maybe upwards to like 60 entries, and other schools have maybe 10, 15. It just depends. Students have until April 14th to submit their art piece and to turn it in at the Wellness Center. The art will then be shown at the Blue Lines Art Walk Showcase. The showcase will actually be happening the 20th of May. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and there'll be snacks around 5 p.m. But you'll find out, or students will find out if they won around 6. That's when they'll do the announcements.
Thanks, Devin. If you have any questions about the show, you can ask them at toop@rjuhsd.us.
And now we go to Joseph Bianchini with sports.
Good morning. Welcome to this 328 Atlanta Falcons edition of EOTSN. I'm Joseph Bianchini. RHS Baseball has had quite the busy last few days, having completed a 3-game series against Yuba City and making up a previously rained-out game against Del Oro. It started on Thursday when the Tigers beat Yuba like we covered last broadcast. The next day they traveled up to Yuba and would have a rather off game, losing 13-6. The next morning it was time for Del Oro, and in a non-league game, Roseville used this game to rest up a lot of their guys. This did not matter as the Tigers shut out Del Oro 4-0 thanks to a combined one hitter from the guys we just talked about on broadcast, Parker Hollywood Padone and Nolan Spanker. The Tigers would end up losing their next game against Yuba, but now get the rest of the week off after a brutal last few weeks. In other sports news, the stunt team handled business pretty easily in their match on Friday night, handily beating both Yuba City and Union Mine. They are currently undefeated with a 10-0 record overall, and 3 of those wins being against league opponents. Speaking of undefeated teams, boys lacrosse did it again, dominating Lincoln 15-5 in the game that was rescheduled after it was rained out a few weeks back. The headliner in this game, goalie Colin Fusey, who does the impossible and goes coast to coast before scoring on the Zebras. They are now 7-0 and play Lincoln again tomorrow before they get extended time off thanks to spring break. And finally, boys golf had their first CVC match yesterday, and Roseville's team finished second overall thanks to a tournament low 70 strokes from Grant Burback, who would finish 2 under for the day. Now turning the page to this week, RHS sports teams have had quite a bit of action before they, for the most part, get some time off of spring break. Today we've got boys volleyball taking on Bella Vista at home, girls lacrosse is home versus Wood Creek, and Stunton is at River Valley. Tomorrow lacrosse takes on Lincoln once again, with this game being at home. Swim is also in action as it has a meet at Intercom versus both River Valley and Intercom. And Thursday is headlined by track and field CVC Meet 2B, which is at River Valley High. Other action includes softball home versus River Valley, boys volleyball home versus Intercom, girls lacrosse home versus Oakmont, boys golf home versus Intercom, and boys tennis at River Valley. And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. I have the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Joseph. Actor Jonathan Majors was arrested for assault on Saturday morning. Rumors and evidence are saying that Majors is innocent, but nothing is confirmed at this time. If convicted, this could raise a lot of questions about the future of Marvel, seeing as Majors is a major part of the future of the MCU. In other news, a new Power Rangers movie was announced with a trailer, Power Rangers Once and Always.
It's morphin' time! Your move, Rangers!
The movie is bringing back the original Power Rangers in an interesting fashion. In my opinion, this movie looks like fun and I look forward to it being released in the future. While it is a Netflix movie and looks to be of lesser quality, the dialogue and visuals make it seem way more earnest. John Wick Chapter 4 comes out this week, a movie that many people are looking forward to. It looks to be the same energizing experience as the other movies. It also topped franchise box office records, making $73.5 million in its debut. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Quinn.
Some students have parents who teach at RHS. One of these families is the Maddoxes, who work together in student government every day. We go to Zoe Light with more on the RHS family.
It's not common for family members to work together, let alone a father and daughter. RHS teacher Brent Maddox and student Alyssa Maddox defy this standard at RHS. The duo has been working together to hold up the student government class for a while now, and Brent has come to love the benefits that come with working at his daughter's school.
Well, it's already super rewarding to just be a teacher, and it's double bonus when your own kids are in your classroom, in your program, and you get to see them in a different light and spend additional time with them.
Alyssa had her concerns at first, but now realizes how grateful she is to have him here. She is also firm on the fact that her father runs a strong student government program.
I was very hesitant when I went in freshman year, not really knowing how it was going to be, because I knew I was going to end up having him for leadership in student government. But I honestly love it so much. He's such a great teacher, and he's such a great support system to have. That's just been a really positive experience.
Brent is very grateful to have his daughter in his own program.
Yeah, one thing that's been really neat is to be able to observe Alyssa in a different focus point that not many dads would be able to get, since we work together on a daily basis, and she's been part of our student government program for the last 4 years.
Alyssa knows how great it is to have her father by her side when dealing with the demands of school life.
Really comforting, because high school is super stressful, to just have the person who knows you super, super well and is always on your side, just always there.
But all great things must come to an end. Alyssa is a senior, and Brent is sad but proud to see her go in a few months.
So I've had 3 kids come through the school, and Alyssa's our baby, and so it's going to be tough to see her cross that stage. Very excited about it, but also it's going to be tough.
Thanks, Zoe.
That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeoftigernews.com. See you next time.